Hi, this is Dan Wickwire here. In this session, I'll be talking about question number 5 in my book, 200 Questions About the Bible and the Quran. The question is this: does God want to protect all of his holy books from change and corruption? This question has to do with the purpose of God in relation to his holy books. First of all, I want to talk about the Old Testament, the Psalms in particular. Psalms 12, 6-7. The words of the Lord are pure words. You, that is God, you shall keep them, O Lord. You shall preserve them from this generation forever. It is God's purpose to protect all of his holy books, any holy book that he has ever sent. His purpose is to protect it. For how long? Forever. Again, in Psalms 89:34, this is coming from the Zebur. He says this: my covenant I will not break, nor alter the word that has gone out of my lips. Once God has said something, once he has had it written down by his prophets and apostles, that word, that covenant that he has made, he's not going to break it. He's not going to change his words. Whatever goes out of his lips, that is permanent. He doesn't make mistakes that he needs to go back and change it later on. Going into the Nebim, the prophetic books of the Bible, Isaiah chapter 14, verses 24, 26, and 27 says this: the Lord of hosts has sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so it shall come to pass. As I have purposed, so it shall stand. This is the purpose that is purposed against the whole earth. For the Lord of hosts has purposed, and who will annul it? His hand is stretched out, and who will turn it back? The answer is obvious. Nobody can turn back. Nobody can change. Nobody can thwart the purpose of God. Once he has decided on an issue, it is settled, and his purpose will stand forever. Again, in the Nebim, Jeremiah, the prophet Jeremiah 36, 23-28 says this: now after the king, this is an example of a place where a king was given a piece of a scroll that had been written by a prophet, and this king ends up burning the scroll. Now let's see what happens to it. Now after the king had burned the scroll, the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah, saying, take yet another scroll, and write on it all the former words that were in the first scroll, which Jehoiakim, the king of Judah, had burned. Then Jeremiah took another scroll, and besides, there were added to them many similar words. So God not only replaced that scroll that had been burned, he added more to it. If we go into the New Testament, we see the same principles. Whatever God purposes, he's going to see it through to the end. Heaven and earth, this is Matthew 24:35 in the Injil. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will by no means pass away. There's no way that God's word is going to go out of circulation. There's no way it's going to get changed or pass away. And then the last book of the New Testament, the book of Revelation, says this. Revelation 22. These are the last verses of the Bible, last chapter of the Bible. Revelation 22, 18-19 says this: if anyone adds to these things, God will add to him the plagues that are written in this book. And if anyone takes away from the words of the book of this prophecy, God shall take away his part out of the book of life. Serious warning. You don't add to, you don't take away from God's word. This is the final word in the Bible. Whatever is written, and it's going to remain. You don't add to it, and you don't take away from it. We see that the answer to this question is yes in the Bible. Does God want to protect all the holy books from change and corruption? Yes, in the Bible, and yes, in the Quran. Now let's look at the Quran. Araf 7:196. My protecting friend is Allah, who revealed the scriptures. He befriends the righteous. Notice the word my protecting friend. This is speaking about Allah. And this is one of his attributes. And the attributes of Allah are listed In the Qur'an, and they're similar in the Bible, the same similar attributes. I wrote a book about this subject. There's the Esmaul Husna. It's the 99 names of God as they are revealed in the Quran. So I have a whole book about this. And in this book, I detail each one of these 99 names. And my protecting friend, El Muhaymin, this means the protector, the vigilant one, the guardian, whose watchful care preserves from all harm. This is one of God's attributes. It's found in the Quran. It's found in the Bible as well. Yunus 10:64. No change can there be in the words of Allah. This is the supreme triumph. That verse is very, very significant. It's a statement of truth. There cannot be any change in the words of Allah. This is the supreme triumph. The word triumph there is the word for salvation. It's the supreme salvation. And again, one of the attributes of God as found in the Esmaul Husna is El Hafiz. That means the preserver, the guardian who keeps watch over everything. This is true in the Bible. This is true in the Quran. He preserves his word. Safat 37:3 and 7. Read the word for a reminder. We, that is Allah, we protect it with security from every froward evil. Where it says we protect it, that characteristic of God's nature is called El Veli, the guardian, the patron, the governor who protects the safety of his saints. So all of these attributes of God are found both in the Quran and in the Bible, and there's no way. So the question remains, does God want to protect all of his holy books from change and corruption? This is referring to his purpose. Yes, in the Bible, and also yes, in the Quran.